This is Shroom Siege. It is being developed by a studio called Upside Down Bird, and I got to play it at PAX West. Uh, it's a little bit chaotic, you can probably tell, but to give you a bit of a basic description, if you've ever heard of the game Killer Queen Black, it's kind of a similar vein to that, kind of a multiplayer 4v4 big screen battle. Um, there are three different ways to win the game. Oh, let me get into this first. So you play as a little mushroom, and if you've ever heard of those freaky mushrooms that will take control of bugs in the wild, hopefully they haven't evolved to take on humans yet, but that's the basic concept. You play as a little mushroom and you jump onto the body of an insect, take over their body, and control them to do various things. So there are three different ways to do this, three different ways to win the game. As it's kind of showing a little bit right here, you can control one of the little bugs, and those guys will carry little colored orbs. And if you bring those to, there are multiple shrines on each level. You bring one of those orbs and bring it to each shrine, and if your team captures all the shrines, then you get a shrine victory. Then there is a giant dung ball that is in the middle of the map, and your little mushroom guy jumps onto the big beetle and tries to push that dung ball to your side of the battlefield, and if it gets all the way to one side, then your team gets that victory. I'm trying to avoid a certain word that it uses, as you can see right there. But yeah, I believe the little guys can also help in this type of victory, but it is mainly like one person pushing. Then there is they might show it in a second, but it's kind of like the actual like fighting each other kind of victory, where I think they are mantises. You can take control of the mantis, and they have weapons, and basically how the combat works is you have to be above your opponents and land on top of them, and that will take them out and have them respawn as a little mushroom. But if you defeat the enemy, like I think let me see if it says Shogun. Yes, wasn't sure if it was Shogun or Samurai, but yes, it's Shogun victory. So there's one bug that is the Shogun, the kind of like the captain of the team, and if that character is defeated 3 times by the other team, then that is a Shogun victory. So those are the 3 different ways you can win a round of Shroom Siege. It can be 8 players on one, console or whatever. I think it will have online multiplayer as well. Going to be coming out for the Nintendo Switch and PC and maybe other consoles. I forget exactly, but yeah, it's very chaotic, very fun, a great game to play in a group with a bunch of people. And I had a lot of fun playing this at PAX West. I think I was able to sit in for multiple rounds and talk directly to the developers about the choices they made. They originally had everyone on the same team be the exact same color, either blue or orange, but they talked about how they decided to make a change to that because as you can see, even from this trailer, it can be a little chaotic and hard to keep track of what's happening on screen, but especially if all of your teammates are the same color as you. So they decided to do warm and cool colors instead. So like the orange team has a red character, yellow, orange, and something else, and then the blue team has a blue, they have a purple, like a dark blue, a light blue, that kind of thing. So it makes it a little less chaotic, but it's definitely still chaotic, and that's all part of the fun. Kind of like because you can only focus on one thing at once if you're a player. You're trying to do the shrines, you're trying to push the big ball, or you're trying to fight off the other Shogun, and while you're doing that, other players are doing other things, and so you'll be like so close to winning one way, and then suddenly the game will end because somebody else got something else, and there's really no telling what's going to happen. It's just such a chaotic game, but a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to getting a group of people to try this game out and eventually. There is a demo on Steam. I still need to check out that demo. I'm not sure if it's actually multiplayer or not. I'm guessing it must be, based on how this game is. So if I'll try that out and let you guys know how it went. Yeah, very much looking forward to this game when it eventually launches. I think Nintendo Switch is a great console for it because you can use 8 Joy-Cons, of course, like you can with like Super Smash Bros. And stuff like that. And yes, it is all. It looks like it is coming to PlayStation as well. I saw at the end there. Oh, at the end, it is an online multiplayer demo on Steam, so definitely go check that out. The link will be in the description. And shout out to Upside Down Bird for letting me hang out at PAX and try this really cool game. Talk to you guys next time. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. See you next time. Goodbye.